Oh, yeah. This is the Paul Gilson YouTube channel. I'm Paul Gilson. I'm dirty, mean, nasty, and sweaty as fuck. And I'm smoking a cigarette. Cheers. And drinking a beer. You can all kiss my ass if you don't like it. I'm just kidding. You really can kiss my ass. Now I'm serious. Anyways, yeah, I'm working on, Garrett sent me 5 pipes. And let me tell you something, it is hot as fuck in this house, all right? It is so hot that I can make my hair do this. Yeah, what do you think of that? No, really, seriously, I'm not kidding you, man. The freaking humidity is almost 70%, and it's 86 fucking degrees in here, and I'm working on Garrett's pipes. I love you, Garrett. Actually, I talked to Garrett a little bit earlier today after I got home. I had some, by the way, this is by Accurite. It's unbelievable. And I have one that I'm going to do a giveaway on. I've had this a couple of years. I love this. Tells the temperature, the time, the humidity, the size of your dick, everything. You can ask it anything. It'll tell you. All right? Yeah. It'll draw out your future soulmate. No, it won't go that far, but anyway, I call up Garrett, and he doesn't answer. He's at work, and that's cool. And the guy's got, a nice corporate position. He actually used to drill oil wells, which is fucking cool as fuck. And then he's like, because I told him, I says, hey, man, I got a background in finance, mortgage brokering, banking, and now I work in a machine shop. And it was 110 today. We're building stuff for the military, which is cool as fuck. And he's like, well, I did the opposite. I used to work on an oil rig. I says, you were a what do they call them? Roughnecks? He's like, no, I backed that guy up. It's like, fuck. So, in other words, you got all the bitch work, And we all laughed. Anyway, so it is hot as fuck in here, dude. And I'm working on Garrett's pipes, and, because I love to do that. After I got out of work today, I was like, no, Paul, you're going to go home, take a shower, and masturbate. Yeah, that's what I said to myself. And then I got home, and I was looking at Garrett's pipes, and I'm like, no, you know what? That's what I really, really want to do. Yeah. Garrett, I washed my hands afterwards, so don't worry. I'm just messing with you, man. I didn't do that. Maybe. Anyway, I said, what the fuck? I was asking him about this particular pipe, and I was like, hey, man, there's like, somebody refinished this once before. It's a gorgeous pipe. It has gorgeous briar. There's no factory fills, man, but somebody refinished it and then like sprayed a clear coat over it. And I said, where it's worn off, the old dude that's dead now, and you own his pipes, wore some shit off and got grease and shit all on the briar, and that ain't gonna polish out. That just don't fly. And he's like, all right, do what you have to do. I was like, all right, well, let me send you a little pic of what I think would look really, really nice. And so, I sent him a pic of that. I says, I can do a dark stain, but this is going to be, that'd be a shame to hide that briar. So I sent him a picture of my Savinelli that's got a blonde stain on it. Yeah. And he's like, oh man, I love that. Text me back. Yeah, do that. Do whatever you got to do. I was like, I love it when a customer says that, because when they say shit like that, all right, that means that all of a sudden the Breyer can start talking to me. I'm not talking to the customer. I'm talking to the Breyer. I'm talking to the pipe. And I'm going to do what is best for the pipe. Not necessarily what the customer wants, because now they don't want anything but what they think I should do. And that's fucking great. I love it. Yeah. So, yeah. So I had this one pipe, and I was about ready to put it in the batch to send back to him. I had 2 pipes done, so I thought. All right, we had this beautiful pipe here, which is all done. That's gorgeous. It's going to get a final coat, to luster her up. That is a beautiful bulldog, yeah. And that is, I don't know, I can't read it, man. I think that's what the fuck? It's a Camois, all right, which is like a high-end pipe. I mean, when I say high-end pipe, I'm talking like they're using solid brass, which, by the way, this looked like shit, and now it looks like brand new, and it goes in there like that, and yeah. And so I thought that, I was done with the second pipe, and then I was like, after we talked, all of a sudden, the Breyer started talking to me. So I had a pipe of his that was done, reamed out, deghosted, stem all done, OxyClean, blah, 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 freaking polished up, like you couldn't believe. And it was that color, okay? Do you see the grain at all on that? And then I went to do one last little polish. And so I went around this little silver ring. It's not silver, it's aluminum. And then just a little bit of Breyer popped out. And I was like, I wore off just a little bit of stain. And then I was like, let's try this. I put some blue painter's tape that I used to put on those chicks' freaking tits on that freaking calendar you guys sent me, and on their private parts and all that stuff. You remember that calendar, you old subscribers? Yeah, so I put some painter's tape on, and then I freaking took some steel wool. I went around it, and I was like, whoa. And then I tried to blend it in with a wheel, and I was like, oh, no. This little girl needs to strip down. Oh, yeah. She needs to strip down and look right. So, what I'm going to show you is a Rossi pipe that was that color. Couldn't even see the grain. Look at that. Oh my God. It's got 2 tiny little factory fills over there. Who gives a fuck? That fucking thing. Look at that pipe. I went over it all. I didn't sand it down. I went over it with steel wool. All right. Yeah, the whole pipe, man. 3 hours worth of steel wool, man. That's like eating a black chick out. All right. If you've ever, never mind. Anyways, so yeah, man, it came out freaking gorgeous. Look at that pipe. I sent him pictures. I said, hey man, this pipe is done. He's like, oh, it looks great. I said, but it's really not done. It looks like this now. He's like, whoa, dude, that's the best looking Rossi I've ever seen. So yeah, I got his permission, full range. Whoa. We got another pipe of his somewhere around here, like half sanded down. I'm sweating my nuts off. All right. Yeah. And yeah, we're gonna smoke this. Look at that, man. Look at how great the stem turned out. Look at that briar. Whoa, I am excited, and so is he. I said, hey man, you got to show your wife, get her opinion. Say, hey, what do you think about this picture, babe? The before when it was all done, but it wasn't done. And then I said, show her the new picture. We're gonna load this up and we're gonna smoke it. Yeah. Yeah. We'll be back in a nanosecond. I'm sweating my nuts off, man. Look at me. Yeah. Treat me like a fool. Never mind. We won't go there. All right, we're back. It's hot in here. Let's see. What's the temperature now? I think it rose. Nope. Still 86 degrees, almost 70% humidity. Yeah. So some of you might be like, Paul the Pipe Guy, man, it took you freaking 11 minutes to set something on fire for a smoke together? No, man, I've been smoking cigarettes all along. Fuck you all. But in all seriousness of pipe smoking, we must smoke this beautiful Rossi Rubino. And I protected everything on it. I can't. My glasses are all fogged up. But that is a Canadian style pipe. That went from a POS, man, to something you can get $100 for. Mm-hmm. Well, let's put this cigarette out here. And yeah, cheers. Let's start it on fire, see how she smokes. Let's see if she's smoking as good as she looks. Got some Two Friends Celtic Mist in it. Man, I don't have to even do a char light on her. She is absolutely loving this, man. And look at that briar. That couldn't have been, that I almost sent this out. It could have been hidden away forever like that. But no, look at that. No, it looks excited. And I'm excited. You can't tell I'm excited, right? Look at that briar, man, on that Canadian pipe. Whoa. Yeah. I told him, I says, maybe I mentioned this already, I don't know. Show your wife the before and after pictures and see what she says. He says, happy wife, happy life. I'll tell you what, this is one happy pipe right now. Oh yeah. The stem didn't even fit in there when I got it, man. Now it's tight as tight can be. You can't see any air in between there. There's no light in between there. It goes up and locks in. Oh, man. No ghost. good. Yeah. Great smoker. Oh, yeah. Oh, so good. Well, she is starting to heat up a little bit. I took her down to Bearwood. Oh, man. Yeah. Just like my slow-mo. I'll be right back in just a nanosecond. So, Greg the Tunnel Take, did you get something today? I got my receipt here, and yeah. Greg the Tunnel Take was supposed to get something today. I'm not talking about his wife. You guys have a dirty mind. Greg was supposed to get something from his mailbox. Yeah, and he lives in North. I got him right here. Lives in North Carolina. Yeah, Greg. Well, little secret behind that pipe. I ordered one of those pipes for my giveaway. And then after 2 weeks, it didn't come in. So I kind of texted the company, and they were like, "Oh, we're very sorry about that, Mr. Gilson. And this was a pipe for a giveaway. We're very sorry about that. We'll expedite one out to you right away." Well, they did. 3 days later, I had it in, and we had the giveaway, and can't remember who won it, but whoever won it, they loved it. And we had the big pipe and a little pipe giveaway. And yeah, for our 1,000 subs, then all of a sudden, out of the blue, like 3 fucking weeks later, it shows up. I was like, well, obviously there's an error here. Well, I'm going to forward this to my buddy Greg. So, Greg, I got a notification that it's in your mailbox. And yeah, so hopefully you got that okay today. I love you, Greg. I remember him saying, "If I don't win that pipe, man, I'm going to be pissed." Well, you won the pipe. The second one came in. What? How does that happen? Only to Paul the Pipe Guy. I've had, just that's kind of the way it goes. I don't know, man. This pipe's still heating up pretty good, so we're gonna just let her sit and graduate to a fucking cigarette. Oh, yeah. It's 9 o'clock. I haven't made dinner yet. I have a 1.5-inch New York strip steak. And it's 86 fucking degrees in here. Do you think I want to start that oven up? No. No. We're going to be having cold cuts for dinner. Yeah. It's that warm. I'm not lying. It's that warm. Fucking sucks. I can blow into this. Yeah, it fucking knows. 86 degrees. The only thing I did was brought the humidity up. Yeah, so I think we needed a bare naked lady poster. No, I think we need a bare naked lady calendar again. Yeah, I'm going to order me one of them. Only reason why I stopped doing that is because my daughter came over here with my ex-wife and they had to pick something up and I wasn't here. And my daughter looked at the calendar, and even though it had painter's tape and all that stuff on all the private parts, my daughter was like, Mom, look at that. How could Dad do that? And then they watched the videos, and Mom, that's disgusting. Dad's a pervert. No, I'm not a pervert. Some jackass sent the freaking calendar to me. It all started out that somebody sent this damn calendar to me because I was complaining that I didn't get my pipes and cigar calendar. Someone had my address, sent me a naked young girl's calendar. Yeah. And of course, you know me, I just had to run with it. Yeah. Yeah, so anyways, God, I'm going to go upstairs, take a shower, and make myself, I think, a hard salami and provolone sandwich on a nice bun. Yeah. Well, the girl stopped by today to pick up 2 bags of empties because we're on well water here, and of course I don't drink any beer, so they're all water bottles. She came to pick up my empties. I says, don't I ever get a reward? She says, yeah, what about this? She turned around. She's got double D's. Nice double D boobies. How about this? Good enough for me. I'll see you in a week. I'll make more. I was like, yeah. It's like, can I see that again? She's like, sure. Yeah, that's the way we live here in the country in upstate New York. Anyways, I'm Paul the Pipe Guy. We've rambled on long enough. I really didn't smoke much, but we sure had fun, I hope. At least I did. That's all that counts. Well, no, it counts that you had fun too. I'm sure you did. Somebody's going to be listening to this at work tomorrow, thinking about going in the bathroom, masturbating, and they're going to be like, no, I'd rather listen to Paul the Pipe Guy. Peace out.